Hi, I'm Lindsay Williams, your podcast host, and welcome to Busy Mums Fitness Corner, Manifesting Through Motherhood, where we dive deep into the empowering journey of balancing motherhood and personal wellness. As modern day mums, we can possess an incredible ability to manifest your dreams while nurturing your family's well-being. Join me as we explore the transformative power of mindset, goal setting and self-care, equipping you with practical strategies to create the life you envision. And who said manifesting has to be hard? Welcome back to the podcast. It's your host, Lindsay. So today I want to reflect on personal development and how do you measure that? What I was thinking about the other day is I was looking at where I was a couple of years ago, pre-lockdown, through lockdown, and what I have done and what I have manifested and what I have achieved. And I was thinking about my mindset. I'm a completely different person because things used to bother me. Things still bother me a little bit in terms of when it comes to family and triggers, but other triggers now, because I've worked on my personal development, I feel like I push things beneath me now. I don't react to the way that I used to because I am more secure about myself, my relationship, my business. I've seen improvement in myself, in my self-worth, not putting up with things that you should put up with. That could be anything. That could be relationships. I've been very, very lucky. I've been in a really good relationship with a fabulous guy for many, many years. So that if I am so lucky that I've not had to deal with that, but it does take work, and I have changed so much. And he's said that you've worked on yourself and you are a completely different person. And actually, he met me at 27. I'm now nearly 42. So, and he was 10 years older than me. So my personal development, he said, like, he's seen my transition because he's done that transition because he was only in his 30s when I met him. So my personal development, I'm measuring it on like how much growth I've done, how much my mind works, how I don't react to situations like you would do, like as like a keyboard warrior. You will react to things in ways, how you let things manifest, how you cope with grief. I used to struggle with grief quite a lot. I still do, but I feel like I don't let it manifest like it used to. And that's massive personal growth, because we need to step into our roles sometimes. Like, so I've always done hair and beauty, I've done my teaching, and I've done my personal training. But then I look at how I was doing my business and how I was around people, and how you deliver yourself, and you can see your personal growth when you compare yourself to somebody maybe that you work with. Might sound cryptic on this one, but how you compare yourself to somebody who was in the same job as you, who the work ethic is completely different to you. So it's, some people do not grow up, some people are selfish. I always, I know when I'm with mood hoovers or energy vampires, I think we know, and it shows strength when we've come away from people, because we can't physically vibe with people that. So out of 1 to 10, ask yourself, where are you vibing at now? I'm probably between an 8 and 10. I've got the pain is the only thing for me. My fibroid pain when my body aches is a niggle at the back of my body. So where are you vibing at now? And then you look at the people around you. Who do you live with? Like, how are you supposed to work on your personal development if you're living with someone who is 2 or 3? You're always going to be pulled down to somebody's level. And it's funny, like I look at people that I've grew up with and people maybe I've used to work with in the past, and it's funny because like when years ago I used to look up to people and think, oh yeah, they're like doing really well, or they're doing this, and actually in real fact that these people are not. And that gives you sometimes that little sense of smugness, I would call it, because actually you've actually sometimes, I'm going to swear now, you've got your shit together more than you actually realise. And that shows how you can measure your personal development, because you can look at how you can respond to people, how, you're not comparing, and your energy is so much different. And if we can pull ourselves away from people like that, then we're going to keep working on ourselves. And we are continuously working on ourselves every single day. We just need to keep up leveling, because we get older, and we've got to think, like, from 20s to 30s. I thought when I was 19, I knew everything. And I always remember somebody saying to me, when you're old, you feel like you know everything now. And I was quite mature, but wait till you're 30. And I was like, no. And actually, I felt like I knew more at 18 than I did at 30. But now I'm 40. I wish I knew what I knew back then. But it's all about self-development, personal growth. We have to learn. We age, we mature. We have to go within the cycle with our relationships. And that's why we have different relationships throughout our life, and we don't always stay with the same life partner, because, like, my partner I'm with now, the partners I've had in the past, there was no way I would look at them type of people now, because not looks wise, it's more on a level of, the way they are. I know my worth. I know I need to be treated well. I know what I want from a relationship. And we should know when we get to a certain age what we need and we want, and we should be quite vocal about what we need from people, relationships, friendships. And once we start stepping into our role within our business, and our personality and our authority needs to match what we're doing. So even though sometimes it's hard for us to move on, and we have imposter syndrome, we're always, the mind monkey's kicking. We need to start stepping into it. We need to, and I wouldn't say fake it till you make it, because I'm not into that, but that's why I do growth, and I work within the growth, and it doesn't seem like much of a big thing for me then. So I've done it. So I'm doing different things each day, and that's why I like the journaling. I like to do the manifesting. I like to visualise, I like to do meditation, but I do it within my active role of life, of being mum and business, and looking at how I parent, and how much having your priorities right as a parent is ultimately going to bring the best out of you, and how you're going to manage your time. And how, we might not have a lot of time with our children and out when we've been working, and sometimes we can get a bit snappy. We all do it, but we need to just look at how we can spread our time throughout the day to work on ourselves, work on our relationship, and work on our family. So look at now, write down tonight, read this or listen to this one again, like, where are you on your growth now? So if you're in a relationship, or you can just put the word love, like, where are you now on a 0 to 10? Work, how is your personal growth at work? Are you at 3? Are you at 9? Are you excelling at work, ready for promotion? Or do you want a promotion? So start categorizing where you are, and looking at yourself. How do you love yourself as a personal growth? Do you want to be a better, stronger, vibrant person? Do you want to walk into a room and make that room light up? Because you can do that. You can make yourselves be the best version of yourselves, no matter what's going on. Because if we start stepping into that better, positive mindset, then that's how we find our superpower. Because we have to light a room up. I walk into a room, my energy's always high, and people go, "You're always in a good mood." I'm like, why not? So I think it's mindset over matter. Sometimes we just need to really pick ourselves up, think about your personal developments, write everything out tonight. Think about, actually, where am I in my life right now? On the life wheel, look at everything. What can I work on? My self-development, my personal development. Personal development is, we have to look at ourselves. We have to push ourselves, get up in the morning, to go to the gym, and to work on and journal and reflect and build relationship. We have to make an effort in relationships as well, like work relationships, go out with people, join groups, join gyms, have hobbies and interests, and look at how we can measure that. How are we looking at the relationship are you in now? Is it better than your last relationship? Are you happy? Are you content? Are you in a positive work role? Is this job better than your last one? Are you in the place that you need to be now? And have you got a really good friendship group? Is this working for you? If you are saying no to these things, then that's where we started from. We can start from the beginning of but actually, what can I work on most? And we need to work on ourselves first. because once we work on ourselves and our confidence, then that's going to shine through anything, and we're going to have the ability then to work on our business and our work, and look at other things. And start saying no as well is a big thing. Stop letting people walk all over us. So it's just a quick one today. Personal development, like now, especially January, doing goals, and we need to look at like how we can start implementing, looking at us as well. We're not robots, we're humans. We need to look at us as a full person. Give yourself a body scan. What do I need to change? What do I need to work on this year? And we've got lots of months ahead of us to think, right, this is what we need to do. And if you are struggling and you just think, I just still don't know where I am, I've no identity, you can book a call with me, a Manifest It call, where we go through life, business, relationships, anything that we can cover if you just need a little bit of guidance. Because sometimes you just need that other person to just bring the best out in us. And that's what I love to do especially with my clients come to have their hair done. They go out feeling amazing. They don't ever go out crying or feeling sad. And they also say to me, I feel inspired when I've been to have my hair done, because I have a life coach and I have you giving us it. Like, I don't just give good hair or good skin. I also give good inspiration, good vibes. So give yourself a vibe check and see where you are at now. And I'm going to leave it there, and I will speak to you soon. And happy manifesting. Bye for now. Did you know you can join and support the show by becoming a Patreon with extra podcast audio, self-development and health support? Don't forget to follow the show so you don't miss an episode. And if you could rate and review the show, that would be great. And thanks for listening. Oh, don't go yet. Did you know you can find me on Amazon? I have over 20 self-published books. From manifesting planners, weight loss and meal planning, gratitude and time blocking, and many more. Bye for now.